Hey everybody, it is Jacqueline over here at HomeschoolHangout.xyz, and today we're going to talk about 6 must-have things for a traditional homeschool high school graduation that you can get from Amazon Prime. So, if you like these kinds of high school videos, if you kind of like these, how to source things, what to do me a favor, thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment, all the things. I am HomeschoolHangout.xyz on Instagram and TikTok. Homeschool Hangout by Nerd Family Group on Facebook, and I'm Nerd Mom on Twitter. So come find me. Let's have community together, and let's get into it. So one of the concerns I hear from a lot of parents about homeschooling high schoolers specifically is that their children are going to miss out on a lot of the traditional experiences. And what is more traditional than your high school graduation? And this is not something you need to worry about. Have no fear. It's okay. I know. When I went to school, and I went to a public school, way back when dinosaurs roamed the earth, we had a big order catalog where parents could order everything. You'd order your cap and gown, you'd order your class rings, you'd order all the paraphernalia. But one, those things were extremely expensive, and frankly still are, from what I hear from public school parents. But two, what happens when you just need like 1 or 2? Now, my children have a graduation ceremony with our support group, but at most, 20 kids, 23 kids. So what do? Now, our group orders from Jostens. I don't know why. I'm not in charge of that and don't want to be. But I found super, super affordable options on Amazon Prime. So let's start with the first area, and this is kind of the non-negotiable. If you're going to have a traditional graduation, you need to have a graduation gown and hat and tassel. I know I still have my tassel. When I was in high school, we rented our cap and gown, and basically you didn't get your diploma unless you brought it back, kind of thing. And I know for like colleges, you tend to buy them, which I think I paid $75, $90 for my junior college graduation robes last year. On Amazon, you can pick up the whole package for like $25. Seriously. Now, I don't have these. I have not looked at the quality, but I can tell you that I think I felt like I was wearing tissue paper for my junior college graduation. So anything has to be a step up from there, and I paid $75. So you can choose sizes, you can choose colors. I know, like my kids, they have class colors, and their gowns go with that. Some people, their schools have colors. Whatever you want. And you can get them for different sizes because a lot of those sizes are based on height. And they have them. I'm going to have some links down at the bottom and over at HomeschoolHangout.xyz to specific ones I found. And one of the reasons that I'm focusing on Amazon Prime is so you know you can get them quickly versus slow boat from China. Okay, the next thing is like graduation sashes and cords. This was something I didn't even think was going to be a deal in the homeschool community, but I know when I was in high school, and when I got my associates, you got different sashes and cords for different things. In high school, they were usually honor societies. If you were a National Merit Scholar, you had one, and CSA, which is like California's Scholastic Achievement. But when my 19-year-old graduated from high school, some of the homeschoolers had them too for different things they had done. And if you want to call out a special accomplishment, don't worry. They have a bunch of different ones on Amazon, and I've got some links. I know when I'm looking at my notes here. When I graduated from college, my junior college last year with my daughter, that's why I went through the whole graduation ceremony. We did it together. I think it was a cord because we actually graduated during COVID and made it through COVID. And I got a sash for being, was it cum laude? High honors or honors at the junior college. So whatever you want to call out, we don't necessarily do. As a matter of fact, I just spoke with my senior who is graduating this month, and he's like, no, there's nothing I want. But the next part, of course, is your degree holders, or what you present them during your ceremony. So, as I have in my article, because I have a written post to go with this, it's kind of the whole point, right? What else are you doing? So, a tube is an option. I don't know what I think about a tube. This is the tube I got when I graduated with my associate's degree. If you want a tube, they have them on Amazon. The one I got, I will pull out and show you what I got because it has nobody's name in it. Dear graduate, this is how you get your diploma. You'll be getting your diploma, what is it? Once the summer grades have been evaluated, because I technically graduated over the summer, we'll send it to you. Yeah, I don't even know why I still have it in here. Now, what this is cool for is my cords and my sash will probably end up in here. And it looks nice on a shelf. You know, if you really want to put your tassel in here, you can put your tassel in here too. But you don't actually get the certificate in there usually. And if you do, your high school diploma will be permanently curved. The other part is, you know, some people have done this. Instead of using a tube, what they do is they actually take a piece of paper and just tie a ribbon around it. Remember, you don't actually show your diploma at the ceremony. Now, what we tend to do, and this is the one I've already ordered for my son. This is literally the one I have linked. And you can tell it's plain inside. It's got 4 corners, and then this plastic will go over the certificate. This was $10 on Amazon Prime. And then I just have a template, and I fill it in, and I print it. And just so you know, that high school degree itself, its diploma, has been accepted by the military. It has been accepted by colleges where you have to send over a copy. It's not a big deal. But yes, it's $10 if you want. Yes, HSLDA has something that they do, but that is, I think it's $40 for a custom cover and for the certificate that you fill out. I believe, I'm not sure if it comes typed or not, but it's about $40. So this is $10 and a free template. And then we send it to Office Max to get printed on nicer paper. Or Office Depot now, I think is what it's called. And then we also tend to get just a frame to hold it if you want. I don't see my 17-year-old son wanting a frame for his. I got a frame for my college diploma one, which is just the associates, I understand. But my daughter was very excited because it can sit up next to my husband's Fresno State degree and they can be together just like he and I are together. I know, she's adorable. Okay, so now we're getting into like some more of the superfluous stuff that I know you can get to hype it up, but it's often not part of the ceremony. Class clothing. Oh my goodness, there is so much class clothing out there on Amazon. I found a couple really cute things. Everything from a hoodie, which, I mean, my son for our homeschool group, they actually do print. They have a logo and everything. They print out a hoodie and have everyone's name on the back. This isn't going to be quite like that. This is just going to be a class of 2023. But you can get them with different designs. They had a really great sweatshirt, and I may order him one just because he loves sweatshirts like all teenagers, apparently, because all my teenagers love them. Or you can get like t-shirts, so you can get like the classic ones that just say, you know, class 2023. Or you can get like cool themed ones. There's an Uno themed one that I just love and I think is adorable. So, and you can get different colors. You can get all of the stuff. Senior yard signs. Okay. I don't know when it became a thing, but they are. There are companies in my area that create these custom yard signs, and they're hardboard signs, and they're about this big by about this big. And they say, you know, the name of the school and the name of the kid and that they're graduating. Okay. They start, I'd say they're about 2 feet by 1 foot is like generous. They start at $75 around here because I had somebody reach out to our organization saying, we can print these for your group. And it's just like $75. And then if they make it through living in the front yard, you have to figure out how to store them. And I say this because when we planned the last high school graduation, we looked at that. Like, how are we going to store this stuff for her afterwards? So, and frankly, I just don't want my kid's full name out there on the yard and people knowing their age. And, okay, get off my lawn. I'm old. I get it. Whatever. But I'm not a total killjoy. I'm really not. Because we will do a big graduation party here at the house, too. There are a ton of yard sign and display options on Amazon. And they're so much cheaper. So I'm trying myself to decide between 2 options. There is a 9-foot sign, and I'm looking at it, and they sell it with a bunch of balloons, and it's $16. $16. And it's got grommets on it. It doesn't look like it's paper. $16. And you've got different color choices. Now, this one only has like 3 color choices, and that's okay. But $16, and it's huge, and it looks like it could be weatherproof. I'm not sure. I haven't ordered it. And if you do want to write your kid's name on it or write a message on it, there are some other ones that's actually 4 different signs. And those look a little like plastic board, but I'm not sure. And like one that has like 2023, and then one that has like congrats grad, and they've got different things, and you can put their name on it, and you can like put some in the front yard, put some in the backyard, so you don't care if their name's on it. And it's only $20 for the set. So you can totally do that. You can totally deck out your house as a proud parent and do all that stuff if you want to. And there are other options out there. Those are the 2 that I'm trying to decide between. So another thing people talk about is class jewelry. Now, up front, I didn't get any class jewelry when I graduated from high school. Our class rings were $350. And that was just non-negotiable. I mean, my parents didn't even like bother telling me no. It just, no. I think my mother got a class ring when she graduated with her bachelor's when I was a kid, I think. She did tell me that if you graduate with your master's degree, you get a diamond necklace. I don't know where that comes from, but, okay. But yeah, I never really considered it. But if you want to do something like that, they're so much cheaper on Amazon, and you can get them like customized. So it's not just like the shirts where it just says class of 2023. I'm looking at, you can get a necklace, and that is a generic necklace for like $16 with a birthstone in it. And you can get rings for like $50. And they have different women's rings, and they have different men's rings. And so I've got some links to that down below. But they're so much cheaper than anything I've seen that is an official senior class ring, like in a Jostens or in I don't know who else does it. That's just who does all of ours here in Fresno. But those options are there. You don't need to worry that your child is going to miss out on keepsakes, miss out on the experience, just because they're homeschooled. You can do it up as fancy or as simple as you want. Now, I admit my family is pretty boring. We're part of this big homeschool group. My first kid wanted to graduate early and had nothing. He didn't want anything, and it was kind of a last minute kind of thing. But for my daughter, we did this, and we do a parental blessing. We do all kinds of stuff. It's really fun because each kid is really graduating from a different school. We're all private homeschoolers. And my kids have enjoyed that. But you can do it up as fancy or as simple. And then we do, like I said, we do a big open house style brunch graduation party the next day. Yeah, I know I do it the next day, but things start getting crazy. But yeah, so what are your concerns that your kids are going to miss out on by being a graduate of a homeschool? Let me know and see if I can help maybe give you some alternatives, maybe tell you that your fears are unfounded, because I had a lot of people who were really concerned that the high school diploma wouldn't be accepted anywhere. And trust me, ours is. We are a private school in the state of California, so if that fancy private school down the road gets accepted, you get accepted. I know, it's great. But yeah, enjoy this. Enjoy this moment, enjoy this time. Set your budget and then get whatever you want. And it's easy to acquire. I'll have links down below, and I'll also have this over on HomeschoolHangout.xyz. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.